Hello, and welcome to a Broken Binding unboxing. This, my friends, is Slaughtered Gods by Thilde Kold Holdt, the March title, the third and final title in the Hanged Gods trilogy, and the March title, March 2024 title from their subscription series, which should have a couple of bookmarks for me, too, because they had some typos on the bookmarks this year. It's bound to happen, where I think it listed it as being the previous year. They said 2023, which is an oopsie. Not quite what they're going for. So we should have 3 bookmarks. We have Northern Wrath, we have Shackled Fates, and Slaughtered Gods. January, February, and March. Very awesome. And quotes on the backs. So, I wonder what the ruins say on the back. So, Hanged God Trilogy. Heard incredible things. I haven't read it yet. You know, my TBR pile is too long, but I'll get to it. But this is Norse mythology mixed with epic fantasy, which just sounds badass. I am all for it. Featuring new artwork by Felice Ortiz. I think Felice Ortiz did the cover artwork for these. Oh, sweet. I know he did the Endpapers. And then Catrina Barquist, Catrina Paints, did the stenciling, the line design on the covers, which I brought the other 2 with me. They were right off camera here. I'll show you those. I'll try to get all 3 together in a moment, including the stenciled page edges. Felix Ortiz's artwork. Is it Fenris? On the end papers as well. So I've seen a bunch of these online. I didn't know if this, I can't imagine that Thilde Kold Holdt did this for all 1,500 copies, but I've seen quite a few pictures online where she's doodled in each one's. And apparently if you actually translate, I don't know if the same text is in each one, I imagine it is. But if you actually translate the writing inside, it comes out to being all gods must die, or even gods must die. That is so cool. This is 805, 1,500 copies. I was really hoping I got a doodle. Listen, I don't know if she doodled all of them. It seems like all the ones I've seen posted so far have doodles. Oh, there's a story so far. Look at that. Kind of goes Northern Wrath, Shackled Fates. Oh, that's so cool. And oh wow, the chapters even continue, so it's not like each book starts over at chapter 1. This is starting with chapter 134, so it does continue into each other. That's really cool. That's really cool. And of course, we got a little polar bear action from Felix Ortiz in the back cover. Just give me some Northern Lights, not Northern Wrath. Some little Philip Pullman vibes there. So I haven't read the first 2 books, so I can't really say too much about this third one. My understanding is that this is all hell breaking loose, all war breaking loose. It's Ragnarok, my friends. Ragnarok has come for all of us. So as I said, I did bring Northern Wrath and Shackled Fates with me, just because now that we got the third book, we got to show them off, right? Look at that. That's awesome. Look at Yggdrasil. I think it's Yggdrasil, right? That's, do I have my mythology correct? Yeah. Or maybe she's a big Shannara fan. I don't know. So anyways. Oh, I didn't realize that. So they actually reprinted Northern Wrath. I was like, oh yeah, I got 3 bookmarks. I forgot that I had a Northern Wrath bookmark from the original one where it said January 2023. So they actually did fix that bookmark as well. They changed the paper stock a little bit. You can see matte as opposed to gloss finish. But very nice. Let's get these dust jackets off. I keep the little stickers, so. And you should be able to see. Unfortunately, I can't open them all side by side, but you can actually see that the stenciling, the cover artwork, does go into itself. You got the longbow kind of connecting through. And then bring it over to Northern Wrath, where the longbow continues onward. That is so cool. So there you have it. That is the Hanged God Trilogy by Thilde Kold Holdt. as published by The Broken Binding for their January, February, March of 2023 or 2024, depending on what you want to believe, through the subscription series. The next series is The Gentleman Bastards, Scott Lynch, good old Uncle Scotty, which I have mixed feelings about. I loved what I've read. I loved Liza Locke-Lamora, but it's one of those series that isn't finished yet. So I feel like, I want the series to end, but it is what it is. I'm very excited for it. It's very cool. And they did announce their science fiction subscription. The first series for that is going to be, well, it's not really a series, but the first 3 books of their sci-fi subscription are the Andy Weir novels. Weirdly going out of order. It started with The Martian, but then instead of going Artemis and then Project Hail Mary, it's going The Martian, Project Hail Mary, then Artemis, which is fine. I think it's starting with the 2 best of the 3. Artemis is all right. It's just a noir novel in space. But anyways, very excited about that. I'm hoping to be able to subscribe to that. There is a huge wait list for the subscription series. There's Tier 1 and Tier 2. Tier 1 includes bookmarks, the signatures, and such. Tier 2 is not signed. You get the same beautiful books, which are just fancy trade editions. I do say that a lot. It's glued spined, although I've been told that this spine is supposed to be sewn, but I can't see through the signatures to actually verify that. But if it's a sewn binding, that's even better, because I love sewn bindings as opposed to glued bindings. But even if they're just fancy trade editions, they are very fancy trade editions. So Tier 1, you can't even subscribe to the waitlist anymore. You have to start with Tier 2. But once you're on Tier 2, there is then its own internal waitlist to be upgraded to Tier 1. But if you don't want to wait, you can live vicariously through me by subscribing to the channel, because I'm going to keep buying these books for as long as I can. So, it's one of those things. Well, now I'm on the train. I can't get off the train. It's cheaper to stay on this train than it is to stay on the Suntop train. So if I had to jump off the Suntop train, so be it. I'll stay on this train. So you can live vicariously through me, subscribe, and come back every month to watch the unboxing videos of the Broken Binding books, or come back every day, because I do a lot of other unboxing videos in between these Broken Binding ones, including at least 1 book review a week, if not more, if I'm having a good week. So there's plenty of content there for you to watch. Check out the Broken Binding. They have been just absolute kick-ass. It's thebrokenbindingsub.com. There is thebrokenbinding.co.uk, which is the regular site. You don't get the exclusive books, but you can still get signed books through there. Through the subscription sites where they have exclusive printings and their subscription, but you do not need to be a subscriber to get the exclusive printings. So check them out. So anyways, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you around next time.